Hi everyone, I'm new to YouTube. My name is Andrea and I am going to make a video of my experience here in Germany and what has happened to me and all this other cool stuff that I've seen, the style, the way people treat you and all this other stuff. But I'm gonna be dividing it into different videos. So if you guys, this is my first video, so I'll just make a really small short video and then you guys can tell me at the end in the comment section below if you guys like it or whatever other things you guys want to hear. So yeah, I'm gonna start. This is my first time making a YouTube video, so I got inspired after seeing a few videos of people talking about their going abroad experience. So yeah, I would also talk about my abroad experience. I've lived 6 months in Constance. It's a city southwest of Germany, in the like borderline between Switzerland. I mean, only an hour away by car, and you're already in Switzerland. Or you can take a train, and you're like 15 minutes in Switzerland. So it's not that bad. So let's get back to topic. I've lived 6 months in Constance, and yeah, I lived in an institute, like a boarding school kind of thing. And this boarding school is for people between the ages of 18 all the way to, I mean, you can be 60 and still go to this school. And it's a really intense course, like really intense. I got there and I was at level 0. And I left after 6 months and I was a level already B2. And for them, B2 is a level where you understand the language already. You can talk, write, listen, and read. Really good level. So yeah, um, after living 6 months in this school, I would have to say my experience was amazing. I mean, I got there in March and it was freezing cold. So March in Constance was, I was surprised. I mean, I come from Miami where the weather is like really warm, and I was a shock for me. I mean, yeah, other than like snow outside and -10 or -8 degrees, it was something for me. But yeah, for me, a shock was I got there a Saturday and it was already really late in Constance. So everything was partially closed or closed. So I didn't have any shampoo, conditioner, or like toothpaste. So I was like freaking out. So I thought that Sunday everything was gonna be open, but nothing was open in Constance. So that was a shock for me. Nothing is open. Nothing. No bakery, no supermarket, no mall. Not even most of the restaurants are closed. So yeah. But it's not just in Constance. Overall in Germany it's like that. Everything is closed. So if you're thinking that you can go out and buy something on Sunday, you're crazy. There's nothing open. So yeah, I had to ask other people around to lend me stuff because I didn't have anything. And the worst thing is that I had no roommate because usually in this institute you had to share a room with your roommate, but I didn't have any roommate because usually in this time in March there was not a lot of people. So yeah, um, at first I didn't share a room with anyone, but after 3 months, it was already spring/summer, and there was a lot of people coming, so I had to go change a room with someone. And have to say, I loved my roommate. She was from Brazil, and we share a lot of things, like a lot of things. So we share a lot of things in common and our way of styles, and I mean, we were really close, so it was okay. But other than that, in the beginning, I didn't share a room, and then after that, I did. But it was okay. I mean, after a while, you get to know people and other stuff. But I have to say, this institute was multicultural. Like, people from all over the world were there to learn the language in different levels and so it was really cool. Like, talking about the school time, or like the period of studies, was Monday through Friday. And Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays were the shortest days, except Monday, because Monday was from 8:30 to 1:45, and then Wednesdays and Fridays were from 8:30 to 12, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays, those were the longest days. I'm serious, from 8:30 to 3:45. But it was okay. I mean, in between we had short breaks, like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and then we had lunch, which is from 12 to 1. And then after that, it was Mondays, you go back to class. Tuesdays and Thursdays, you also have to go back to class. And then, yeah, that was a hassle. But after that, I mean, after class, you can either go back and study in your room, or we had a really big bulletin board where you can sign yourself up for excursions. We had excursions within the town. So if you wanted to go see the town, and you can sign yourself up, or I mean, we had a person that, like a director. I would have to say he wasn't a student. He was someone that had studied in the school to learn German, but he wasn't already in a level that he understood German, and it was like mother language practically. Or someone old. I mean, someone that knew German was the German person. Yeah, overall. And yeah, they would make events for us to do, go out, play bowling, go out, play billiards, or go into the town to see the town at night. It was really cool. But Saturdays, those were the days that you can go out into another city. So in the beginning, we would travel a lot to Switzerland. So I got to know Basel, Lucerne, Zurich, other like really nice cities in Switzerland. Or we would travel within Germany in a bus, like in a bus. I'm serious. Like my first month, I went to Europa Park with the school, so it was pretty nice. But it was during winter, and yeah, I decided not to take gloves because I thought it was not raining or not cold. It was freezing cold. So yeah. Um Overall, things to do in Constance, I would have to shorten it up because I mean, there's no shortening it up. It's short. I'm sorry. There's not a lot of things to do. I mean, I come from Miami where there's a lot of things to do. Like a lot. I'm not lying, a lot. And so I go to Constance thinking, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff to do. You know, it's a university city. There's a lot of students and all that stuff. There's a total around 4 to 5 clubs, and there's like two big clubs, and other small clubs where like I mean hipsters go to. And there's a lot of bars, cocktail bars, and pubs. So I mean, if you guys want to hear a whole story about clubbing in Germany, you have to tell me below if you guys want to hear it or not. Because I'll give you a short summary of clubbing and going out and all these clubs to do and all the clubs to go to in Constance. But if you guys want to hear everything, then you have to tell me below because it's going to be a longer video. So yeah, there's like the two major clubs in Constance is Dance Palace and Berries. So Dance Palace, you there's 3 rooms, and the age is from 18 to again whatever age. And then Berries is 21. But the best days to go to Berries is Mondays because it's usually students' night, and you get to meet a lot of students. Also, club bars and pubs to go to in Constance, I would have to say pubbing or pubs. It's Shamrock, and it's really nice. It's like an Irish pub. Amazing. I mean, the atmosphere is really cool. It's like a laid back atmosphere, and usually there's some nights where they play soccer games in the TV, so it's like really packed. So you have to know those days. And the other day, the other club or like a shot bar, it's like under, it's like a cave of a bar, but it's really nice. But if you hate smoke, like smoking and people smoking around you, don't go to this because everybody smokes there, everyone. So yeah, they have 2 big boards, one in front of you and then one behind you with like names of shots that you can take. And if you ask the bartender or anyone that's serving the drinks, what's the name, like if you give them the name and then you're like, oh, what's inside of it, they're not gonna tell you. It's like a surprise for them. It's like an excitement or so. And so every shot is like 250. And you give them the name of the shot and they give you this concoction. Seriously, there's one that it's called Superman. God, like it's a mixture between whiskey and no, I'm sorry. Like there's some really cool shot names and some really cool shots that you can take really nice as well. So if you guys want to listen to some of those, you can tell me down below and write me. It's like, oh, tell me about shooters. Yeah, there's shooters everywhere. Um, what else? There's other bars that you can go to, and there's some sushi bars, sushi places, a lot of Turkish food, mm, just one Mexican or two Mexican restaurants that you can go to. There's a lot of beer gardens because you know we're here in Germany and there's beer gardens everywhere. Uh, the Bodensee here in Constance is fantastic. I mean, you can rent a boat and paddle or a paddle boat as well and paddle through the lake and see the lake. The lake is cold. There's one thing that I have to say. The summer is fantastic because summer is really warm here in Constance, like extremely warm. Like there was a time that I was like 24 Celsius, and I was like, oh my god, I want to walk around with like a bathing suit on. And so yeah, I decided to buy a little ventilator for my room because it was like really warm. But other than that, I mean, it was a really great experience living in Constance. But right now, I'm not living in Constance anymore. I ended my period there, and so I'm living right now in Heidelberg. So if you guys want to see another video of my experience in Heidelberg, you just tell me below. Heidelberg is another city in Germany. It's like another university city, but it's an old town. So I'm enjoying my time here as well. If you guys want to hear my story, just tell me. So guys, this is the end of my Constance experience in Germany kind of thing. But you guys can tell me below if you guys enjoy my video and if you guys want to hear any other things like style, like seriously here in Germany that's a big thing. How the clubbing experience is and how learning the German is. And girls, you know, you want to hear this one out, guys, German guys, I know you want to hear a story about that. So tell me down below, and if you enjoyed my video, just hit like, and if you didn't, then don't like my video. And other than that, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you.